Hello everyone, Poto-chan desu. Today we're going to be talking about the movie Godzilla vs. Kong: The New Empire. I watched this in an IMAX theater and thought it was well worth it. And right now I'm tempted to watch it in 4DX. If you like pro wrestling and the Monsterverse, you're gonna like this movie. I'm going to ignore the human drama in this movie as it was pretty weak. If you really want human drama, you need to watch Godzilla -1. The main character in this movie is, of course, Kong, and his struggles with loneliness. He is in Hollow Earth, and makes his living fighting these weird monster-sized hyenas that look really ugly. So we care less about the humans who seem like ants in comparison. And we see the struggles Kong goes through in his banishment to Hollow Earth. Kong, of course, doesn't talk, and he grunts and uses facial expressions for communication. Kong felt more real here. It felt like Zac Efron's Gold or Tom Hanks' Castaway, but much, much better. The movie makes great efforts to connect this movie to all the other Godzilla and Kong movies to make one massive storyline. They specifically mention Skull Island, maybe going all the way back to Jack Black's 2005 movie, or maybe the 2017 Kong Skull Island movie. The question that comes to mind is, what happened to Kong during all that time from the first Kong movie all the way to when he battles Godzilla in the last movie? But it's not a question that I really need an answer to. One thing that is important is that Kong is far more intelligent here than in any of the previous movies. What is also interesting is the new change where Kong levels up in power due to an injury to frostbite. He gets this Iron Man type gauntlet that also looks like a Transformer hand. The yellow color makes you think of Bumblebee from Transformers. It has this cool electrical energy that Kong can discharge at his enemies. The way they brought it to Kong was flying through the air like Iron Man's gauntlet, and it packs quite a punch. But it does look like an Infinity Gauntlet without the stones, or a Transformer arm salvaged from a dead Autobot. If they changed the color to black, it would look less like a rip-off. But I think yellow makes it stand out more, so we know Kong is using it. In Japan, people are disappointed that the Scar King seems quite weak. If you look at the classic villain, they aren't the strongest, but they are the most devious. The Scar King had his special weapon, his ice crystal. It was sharp, and with the combination of the bone whip he had and the Icezilla, he was a formidable opponent. He gave Kong a run for his money in the beginning, but if you take that overpowered advantage away from him, the Scar King is just another weak monkey trying to cheat to win a fight. If you found it difficult to link Godzilla vs. Kong 1 to this movie like I did, it is probably because you didn't watch Monarch from Apple TV. This TV series is supposed to create a stronger connection between the first Godzilla vs. Kong movie and this one. But since I haven't seen it, I have no idea really. If you have watched the Apple TV's exclusive service, please let me know in the comments below. Now, if you feel disappointed about the screen time Godzilla has in this movie, like me, you are supposed to get your satisfaction from Godzilla -1. Godzilla is supposed to be less intelligent than Kong here, and therefore has a lesser role. I did like how Godzilla used the Colosseum as a cat basket. That was so cute. But overall, his appearance was limited. Another hilarious point in the movie is that insurance companies are trying to capitalize on the destruction in this movie. This also apparently comes from the Monarch TV show. But what is even more hilarious, or maybe disturbing, is the carnage to human life. Much of Rome was destroyed in the beginning, and nothing made the news about how many lives were lost. The same goes with Rio de Janeiro. How many people would have been in those buildings that were used as bludgeons to smash Kong and Godzilla was totally ignored by the in-movie news. We just saw the carnage as it occurred. I half expected to see tiny little people falling from the buildings as they were smashed about. Alas, we were not given that part of the entertainment. Perhaps it would have been too traumatizing for some people. And finally, the news covers Godzilla returning to the Colosseum cat basket in Rome when the fight is over. The news companies are scary. I really enjoyed this movie, and I think it is something you can watch with your friends over Golden Week. If you're a fan of Godzilla or Kong or both, leave me a comment below. And thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. See you. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.